Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium is a treasure in this community that has been loved and supported by the community for decades.
A zoo is a fabulous place to come and see animals and have a great outdoor experience with your family. But it's also much more than that. It's also a commitment to conservation of the world's wildlife, to undertaking scientific endeavors to learn about that wildlife, both here in the zoos and in the wild, and also to educate people and give them the opportunity to learn about all these fabulous species that we have here.
Part of that effort is diving in the Sound and doing census in different reefs and different areas, counting the number of rockfish that are there, the size, and how the populations are changing over time so that fish managers have a better idea what to do and how to handle and how to manage the fish populations.
The oldest known rockfish is actually 205 years old. And so that's one of the things that the biologists didn't understand early on, that they thought this was kind of a normal fish with a short life cycle that we could take out some and they'd reproduce quickly. But we found out that some species don't even mature until they're 20 years old. By removing those species, we're left with all these juveniles, these non-breeding ones, and we've really impacted the population. So through a lot of efforts through federal and local agencies, we're making some changes here that are going to turn things around.
The rewarding thing for me at this point in my career, after having been in it for nearly 40 years, is seeing the growth of staff and what they're able to do when they're given even modest tools to do it with.
Our boat right now is a 12-foot inflatable, which allows us to do a certain amount of work, but it limits the number of people and the amount of equipment we can take out and also the range.
A new, larger vessel would allow us to get out into different habitats that we haven't been exposed to before and get some new data that could be useful not only for collecting animals, but also for our research and conservation.
We're excited. I mean, this idea that our zoologists and our aquarium keepers and our professionals get to go out and do something in the Puget Sound that changes the future for all of us is pretty amazing.
Humans have impacted the environment greatly in the past 100, 150 years, especially in the Puget Sound, and what we're trying to do is mitigate some of that and make things a little better.
We're committed to a desire to see this beautiful area that we live in be sustainable into the future so that future generations will be able to enjoy the things that we enjoy.
I'm excited about what this boat's going to pull off for the Puget Sound. We're asking all of you to join us. We invite you to please give to this cause.